I am a scientist, and for a living, I snitch on, profile, and investigate ocean crime and its behavior. Which for someone who, A, cannot swim, I sink like a needle, and B, was born in a small, landlocked Algerian village seems unlikely. Yet here I was, a few years ago, in the port of Dakar in Senegal to investigate a Spanish-owned vessel under the name the Asian Warrior. But on the first ship, I already noticed 3 crewmen sitting on the floor eating nothing but rice. What I was seeing there were indicators of a crime we call modern-day slavery or forced labor. Over the years, I've counted nearly 50 different types of ocean crimes like this one, ranging from drunk driving or navigating to illegal fishing, drug trafficking, wildlife smuggling, terrorism, and murder. This is a photo that I took from a video, or a widely circulated video, that was showing people swimming in the ocean being shot at from a boat while trying to escape. Oceans cover 2/3 of the planet's surface. There are nearly 4.6 million vessels out there, and of that, we only have visibility into the activity of about 2%. This lack of visibility is exploited by criminals and provides perfect cover for their illicit operations. In Vancouver, where I live, money laundering from maritime drug trafficking has contributed immensely to increasing the cost of real estate. And it's not just real estate. Take the drug crisis in the United States, here, in our own backyards here. Drugs enter the country by land, by air, and by sea. We still use these outdated policing techniques. They are adept in using technology to always be ahead. The Spanish mafia uses autonomous submarines to provide logistical support to drug traffickers. For example, we can create a criminal record for vessels, their owners, their operators. Yes, we still don't have that. And strategize enforcement based on that intel. So my business partner, Sogol and I, created HAVA, a powerful artificial intelligence investigator that uses 650,000 keyword combinations in the 23 most spoken languages in the world to do one single thing. The program first looks for crimes online in all available databases, ranging from simple press releases by Coast Guards to Interpol notices. We consulted with law enforcement to understand the gaps. If I wanted to be a criminal, I would be a really great one now. Right now, we can see some of the ships, what they're doing, where they're going, but we don't know what's happening on these ships or what they may be up to. Much like profiling a known person of interest, now that's CSI, or knowing when a dangerous, potentially, and repeat sex offender is back in town. HAVA also gives us information on networks or criminal networks we did not have before, and boy, we need them. Fuyuanyu 831, which came all the way from China, was apparently owned by a shell company based in Timor-Leste, which in turn was partly owned by a Chinese state-owned company, and that's when that congressman comes into play. But it's very common to use complicated networks to get away with crimes. Send more boats at sea to stop the flow of migrations, close down the borders, and build walls to reduce drug trafficking. Over the 15 years that I've been doing this work with agencies, fishermen, criminals, and many others, technology helps to tackle crime, to save time, save money, but also share knowledge and build bridges to achieve the common goal of protecting our oceans, our youth, and our backyards. But it only ever worked when people were fully involved in the process. Technology is powerful, but it lacks the nuanced understanding, knowledge, and networks stored in our individual human minds. In the case of the investigation on the Spanish companies operating in Senegal, technology showed us where the vessels were, at what speed they were operating, their identities, but we still needed to talk to fishermen to understand the unspoken political context in order for us to make sense of that. Technology needs us to fill the gaps and to limit misrepresentations and bias. In Thailand, interviews revealed that 25%, that's a quarter, of all fishing laborers were worked between 17 to 24 hours a day non-stop. So when we catch an illegal fishing vessel or when we see it and we are about to criminalize the crew and arrest them, we always need to remember that they may be in a situation of human trafficking or forced labor. We always need a human approach to complement the technology to target the right criminals, because what we see does not tell the whole story. Thank you.